Uh. Yeah. Ain't no sleep when you tryna eat. Nah. Real ones grind till they bleed. Let's go. No rest for the real, I'm awake in the trenches. Clock ticking loud, but my hunger relentless. Sweat dripping, pain gripping, now I'm stripping my pain. Every scar on my soul turn to ink in the game. From the corner blocks, echoes of the sirens sing. But I dance with the struggle, it's a violent rain. Self-made soldier, no father to follow. I carved out tomorrow from a grave that was hollow. No rest, no breaks for the real in the grind. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, heavy weights on my mind. We don't fall, we just climb through the steel. This the code, this the law, ain't no rest for the real. No rest, no breaks for the real in the grind. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, heavy weights on my mind. We don't fall, we just climb through the steel. This the code, this the law, ain't no rest for the real. Street lights flicker, I'm a shadow in motion. Trying to pain and ambition, that's my deadly potion. While they dream on pillows, I'm dreaming on beats. Turning hunger into fire, I'm devouring streets. Lost homies in the war, I carry their ghosts. Every verse that I spit is a letter they wrote. They said, son, keep grinding, don't you dare slow down. So I built me a throne out of cracks in the ground. No rest, no breaks for the real in the grind. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, heavy weights on my mind. We don't fall, we just climb through the steel. This the code, this the law, ain't no rest for the real. Yeah, no rest. Real ones hustle till they bury, till they sing. Hungry jungle, city fleeing a mission. Dreams built for the bubble. Listen. These concrete dreams got me staring at the sky, trying to fly with broken wings, but I still gotta try. Every crack in the pavement, a chapter I wrote. Every step on this block is a prayer and a hope. From a dollar and a dime to a vision of gold. From the nights I was hungry to the stories I told. Street prophet with a pen, I script the unseen, turning ashes into anthems, I'm a voice of the fiend. Concrete dreams, born in the struggle, built from the pain, carved through the rubble. City lights glow, but the shadows still scream. Hustle in my soul, I'm living concrete dreams. Palm trees in the skyline, but the block still cold. I was raised by ambition, I was fed by the road. While they sleep on their beds, I was sleeping on floors. With a mic in my hand and my heart in these wars. Every bar is a brick, I'm constructing my fate. No escape, just embrace what the struggle create. Now I'm paved in persistent success it seems. From the cracks of the ghetto, watch these concrete dreams. Concrete dreams, born in the struggle, built from the pain, carved through the rubble. City lights glow, but the shadows still scream. Hustle in my soul, I'm living concrete dreams. Oh, yeah. Riders in the dust, hungry on the right gust. Yeah. Hustle hunger. You choose. Survive or starve. No middle ground. Either hustle or hunger, that's the code of the street. It's a war every day just to get us a seat. I was broke with a vision, pain carved in my skin. Now I'm grinding with a mission just to die to win. Stomach growling like the 808 under my chest. Dreams heavy like the weight that I carry, no rest. From the dirt to the sky, I was destined to climb. Hustle harder every second, every nickel, every dime. Hustle or hunger, fight or you die. No food on the plate, no tears at night. Blood on my knuckles, sweat in my lungs. Hustle or hunger, that's where I'm from. Pavement cracking under pressure, but my feet don't fold. I was raised on the stories of the young turning old. Sacrifice in my bloodline, pain in my veins. Ghetto symphony is written with the losses of gains. Every night I went without, I was sharpening steel, turning hunger into drive and the power I feel. Ain't no luck in this life, it's a deadly equation. You either hustle or you hunger in this cold foundation. Hustle or hunger, fight or you die. No food on the plate, no tears in the eye. Blood on my knuckles, sweat in my lungs. Hustle or hunger, that's where I'm from. By brick, pain by pain. This throne was built from the struggle. I was built from the struggle, molded in the fire. Every setback I faced only lifted me higher. Poverty the teacher, the streets was the test. I learned how to live when I had nothing left. Concrete my canvas, I painted in scars. Made a masterpiece of pain, now I'm reaching for stars. Self-made soldier, never bow, never crack. Took the weight of the world and I carried it back. Built from the struggle, raised from the dirt. Every scar, my body is a badge, now I hurt. The storm and the fire, I survived from muscle. And now I'm standing on my stone. I was built from the struggle. Built from the struggle, raised from the dirt. Every scar, my body is a badge, now I hurt. The storm and the fire, I survived from muscle. Now I stand on this throne. I was built from the struggle. Night I was broke, I was rich in ambition. I was writing my hunger like a street pernician. Turned the pain into bricks, built a house for my soul. Now my legacy eternal, every bar is gold. From the loss of my kin to the weight that I bear, I put my blood in the booth, every verse is a prayer. Ain't no crown handed out, ain't no easy shuffle. I earned every single step, I was built from the struggle. Built from the struggle, raised from the dirt. Every scar, my body is a badge, now I hurt. The storm and the fire, I survived with my soul. Now I stand on this throne, I was built from the struggle. Built from the struggle, raised from the dirt. Every scar, my body is a badge, now I hurt. The storm and the fire, I survived with my soul. Now I stand on this throne, I was built from the struggle. Yeah. Brick by brick, blood by blood. Struggle made me, struggle saved. Yeah, it's the hunger streets. We're survivors, don't we know? Walking through a block with the pain in my chest. Every corner is a gamble, every night is a test. Empty stomach, but the vision was just never starved. I carved dreams on the pavement where my future was carved. Sirens sing lullabies, bullets write scripture. Ghetto frame of mind, every day's a vivid picture. I was broke but relentless, scarred but alive. In the hunger streets, only the ruthless survive. Hunger streets, cold nights, no sleep. Dreams buried deep where the shadows creep. Fight for a dollar, bleed for a name. In the hunger streets, it's survival of shame. By the window, daddy lost in the smoke. I was grinding in the alley, learning hunger was hope. Every scar on my knuckles is a lesson I earned. Every bridge that I crossed is a bridge that I burned. From the gutter to the grind, I was sharpening pain, turning hunger into hustle, into power, into game. concrete scriptures written in my blood and feet. Now my story gon' echo through these hunger streets. Hunger streets, cold nights, no sleep. Dreams buried deep where the shadows creep. Fight for a dollar, bleed for a name. In the hunger streets, it's survival of shame. Either you feed or you fade away. Bloodstains don't wash. They live in the cracks forever. Blood in the pavement, tears in the rain. Every block tell a story of the loss and the pain. Chalk lines trace dreams that never got to breathe. Street symphonies of souls that never got to leave. I was raised in the fire, born in the smoke. Survival was the sermon, every word that I spoke. Every loss made me harder, every wound made me fight. Turn my scars to an anthem in the dead of the night. Blood in the pavement, stories untold. Lives cut short, but the legends hold. From the gutter to the sky, from the dirt to a maze, we immortal in the struggle. Blood in the pavement, blood in the pavement, stories untold. Lives cut short, but the legends hold. From the gutter to the sky, from the dirt to a maze, we immortal in the struggle. Blood in the pavement. I seen friends turn ghosts, seen brothers in chains, seen the ghetto write scriptures in the puddles of pain. Every candle on the curb was a prayer in disguise. Every name on the wall was a star in the skies. I was forged in the chaos, molded in grief, but my soul turned to pain and the strength into belief. Now my pen bleed the truth, every bar is sacred, cause the streets never lie, they got blood in the pavement. Blood in the pavement, stories untold. Lives cut short, but the legends hold. From the gutter to the sky, from the dirt to a maze, we immortal in the struggle. Blood in the pavement, blood in the pavement, stories untold. Lives cut short, but the legends hold. From the gutter to the sky, from the dirt to a maze, we immortal in the struggle. Blood in the pavement. Yeah. Pain don't fade. It just echoes in the street lights. Yeah. When the lights go out, the shadows tell the truth. Yeah. Survival in the veins, I was bred in the storm. Every night was a war, every day I transformed. In the silence of the alleys, I could hear my fate. A shadow in the struggle, trying to dodge that gate. Whispers in the dark, paranoia in my step. Life cheap, death quick. Memories I kept, I was walking with the ghost, but my hunger alive. In the shadows of survival, only killers survive. Shadows of survival, fighting for tomorrow. Hope in my chest, pain that I borrow. Steel in my heart, fire in my soul. In the shadows of survival, I'ma fight for control. Shadows of survival, fighting for tomorrow. Hope in my chest, pain that I borrow. Steel in my heart, fire in my soul. In the shadows of survival, I'ma fight for control. The scar on my skin is a scripture I own. Every cut on the block is a seed I sown. I was grinding in the dark where the weight collapsed. Learn to sharpen up my will when the system traps. Nightmares chase me, but I run with pride. Turning fear into weapon when the pain collide. And when the streets whisper death, I reply with defiance. A soldier in the shadows, built on resilience. Shadows of survival, fight for tomorrow. Hope in my chest, pain that I borrow. Steel in my heart, fire in my soul. In the shadows of survival, I'ma fight for control. Shadows of survival, fight for tomorrow. Hope in my chest, pain that I borrow. Steel in my heart, fire in my soul. In the shadows of survival, I'ma fight for control. Yeah. Not everyone here is shy. They lying fool. Yeah. Prayers in the alleys. Songs of the struggle. Hear the ghetto hymns echo from the block to the sky. Mama humming lullabies while the bullets fly. Street choirs sing pain in the harmony of grief. Every note is survival, every bar is belief. Concrete cathedrals with a broken nail. Every sermon is a hustle, every scripture is real. From the ashes of the hood, melodies are born. Turning struggle into songs that the world can ignore. Ghetto hymns, voices in the night. Songs of the fallen, carry on the fight. Pain in the music, struggle in the flame. The ghetto hymns echo, remember the name. Ghetto hymns, voices in the night. Songs of the fallen, carry on the fight. Pain in the music, struggle in the flame. The ghetto remember the name. Kids ballin' on the corner with a dream in their hand. Preachers talking hope, but they don't understand. Every siren is a chorus, every tear is a verse. Every loss that we witness makes the streets rehearse. From the church to the curb, from the trap to the pen, we've been singing Ghetto hymns since the struggle began. Now my voice is a weapon, every lyric a prayer, so the world never forget what was written out there. Ghetto hymns, voices in the night. To the fall, carry on the fight. Pain in the music, struggle in the flame. Ghetto hills echo, remember the sing loud in the silence. Yeah, from the gutter to the crown, brick by brick. I was raised in the fire where the weak dissolve. Turn scars into lessons, problems I solve. Concrete on my shoulders, but I carry the weight. Now I'm building my empire, defying the fate. From hunger but a hustle, I design my lane. Carved thrones out of struggle, baptized in pain. Every scar is a jewel, every loss is a gem. Now I'm sitting on a throne that I built for them. Self-made, thrown out by rain. Came from the struggle, rose out the pain. Brick by brick, I laid my claim. Self-made, don't remember the name. They doubted my steps, tried to cage my will, but my hunger too strong, ambition too real. I ain't asked for a crown, I just fought for my place. Now the world bowed down when they see my face. Every night in the grind was a kingdom I drew. Every scar on my hands is the proof of truth. I don't know no king, I don't serve no throne, cause the crown on my head is the one I own. Self-made, thrown out by rain. Came from the struggle, rose out the pain. Brick by brick, I laid my claim. Self-made, don't remember the name. Yeah, I ain't inherit this, I earned this. Kelly nights, palm trees, low rider dreams, West Coast ambition. Let's ride. From the block to the boulevard, I grind with the sun. Where the hustlers never sleep in the marathon run. Cali skies paint gold over pain and strife, but the ambition in my veins got me chasing life. Low riders bounce slow through the neon glow. OGs preach hustle, that's the code we know. From the beaches to the hood, same hunger inside. West Coast ambition, it's a state of mind. West Coast ambition, dreams on the rise. From the struggle in the streets to the Cali skies. Palm trees watch while we chase that vision. Hustle never dies, that's West Coast. sunset cruising, system blasting the beat. But behind every dream there's a fight in the street. I was raised on the hustle, baptized in pain, but ambition's an engine that drove my lane. From Compton to the Bay, from LSD, every hustle on the coast got a story like me. Now I ride with my crown, never lose a position. Cali life in my blood, West Coast ambition. West Coast ambition.